Number 30, the Forest Keepers. The stats are 300 health, 10% armor, and 28 to 42 melee damage. They also have a ranged attack that deals 35 to 69 damage. These stats are different than other barracks, and while their survivability isn't so good, their damage is one of the best for a barrack, especially at ranged. Still, most of their strength comes from their abilities. The first and most powerful of them would be Ancient Oak Spears. Forest Keeper's spears now deal 160 true damage each hit. This is incredibly powerful, bypasses armor, and deals insane damage, especially for a barrack. Plus, it can be used in melee as well. Although this is the most powerfulest of the Forest Keeper's abilities, their second one, Eerie Gardener, that's my favorite. Every 16 seconds, the Forest Keepers summon a ton of thorns that cover up a pretty decent sized chunk of the path. These thorns deal 144 damage, slow enemies down by 50%, and last for 6 seconds. While 6 seconds isn't the longest time ever, and it nearly costs $300 to get, it's still a pretty powerful ability, certainly more powerful than their last ability, Circle of Life. Every 10 seconds, the Forest Keepers heal themselves and their allies for 4 seconds for a total of 240 seconds. While it's better than other healing abilities that other barracks have, it doesn't have the same level of power that the other Forest Keepers have. Overall, the Forest Keepers are a really powerful tower and one of the better barracks. However, the other barracks on this list can both deal more damage and survive longer. Still, this is one of the best towers of all time.
To the vanguard!
Nature is strong, I can do.
Number 29, the Goblin War Zeppelin. The stats are 55 to 110 damage, an average speed, and what looks to be a great rally range. Now, the Goblin War Zeppelin has an average speed which is uncommon for an artillery to have. Combined with its decently powerful attack, Goblin War Zeppelin is already a pretty powerful tower, which is good because its abilities don't do much. First one is Tar Bomb. Throws a barrel down on the path that covers a small area with tar, slowing enemies down by 60% for 6 seconds on a 15-second cooldown. While the cooldown is pretty long, it slows the enemies down quite a lot and is really cheap, making it a decent ability. However, I would prefer its second ability best, which would be Goblin Scout. The ability adds 20% more range to all towers in an area around the Goblin Zeppelin. This ability is good paired with towers with short range like the Blazing Gem, or even towers with really long range like the Swamp Thing, but not the Bone Flingers, for reasons which I'll explain in the Bone Flingers video. Anyway, the Goblin War Zeppelin's last ability is Paratroopers. Every 20 seconds, Goblin War Zeppelin sends down a paratrooper that lasts for 12 seconds, can't be engaged in melee combat, has 60 health, 0 armor, and 18 to 28 damage. The cooldown for this ability is really long, and the damage is not much. I'd recommend getting this ability last of all the Goblin War Zeppelin's abilities. Overall, the Goblin War Zeppelin is a really good tower who will blow up anyone who comes across it.
Let's make some kebabs!
Number 28, the Dwarven Flamespitter. The stats are 34 to 64 damage, a very slow speed, and a long range. It'll also do extra burning damage, which will deal 60 damage over 3 seconds. Plus, this can hit flying enemies too. First ability is Blazing Trail. Every 20 seconds, Tower will shoot out a bomb that deals 280 damage on impact and then 16 damage per second for 5 seconds. Plus, this ability has an extra range. It's very similar to Ashbite's Wildfire Barrage. It's a pretty powerful ability, but the 20-second cooldown is kind of much. Its next ability is Scorching Torches. Every 25 seconds, columns of flame erupt from the ground, dealing 108 to 300 damage and stunning them for 1 second. If the enemies are closer to the flames, then they'll take true damage instead of physical damage. Although the cooldown is long, this is a really powerful ability. And overall, the Dwarven Flamespitter, mainly thanks to burning torches, is a very good tower.
Barbecue time! Barbecue time!